What up guys, Overman here, and in today's video, I wanted to talk again about RNG, everybody's favorite topic. Now first, I want to talk about why RNG is used in games. Its purpose is to artificially inflate our playtime on a video game. And this isn't exclusive to Destiny, this is in a lot of other MMOs and other RPGs in general. The first time I encountered an RNG loot system was in Mass Effect 3's co-op multiplayer. And Mass Effect 3 had an excellent co-op mode. It was amazing. It put zombies to shame and anything that Call of Duty puts in as a co-op mode. It was freaking awesome. I spent hours playing that thing because it had so much replayability with the different classes and the different weapons and the different abilities. It was an excellent experience. But the biggest problem I had with Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was that you could only unlock those amazing classes, abilities, and weapons through RNG. That's what really killed that game for me, and that's ultimately why I stopped playing. And the RNG in that game was absolutely ridiculous. I saw a forum post where they said that the average amount of time that you need to play to max out your manifest, meaning to unlock everything, was roughly 800 hours. That is... what the fuck? What the actual fuck, man? That was insane. So I was driven away from that game, and I drifted along, and eventually I ended up with Destiny, another game which used RNG to artificially inflate our playtime. And honestly, I really look down on a company that uses RNG in this manner, because the reason why they're doing it is so that they don't have to add substantial content to keep us busy and to keep us working towards the goals that we've set for ourselves and keep us working for the loot that we want, because that would cost more money to make. Of course, designing more raids, strikes, and missions, and better missions at that, and a better multiplayer experience would cost more money. So for a company whose objective is to make as much money as possible, RNG is a godsend. It easily accomplishes that task. It'll easily keep your players playing your game without having to add too much to it and increase the cost of the product. Now this just does not sit well with me because gaming companies are insanely wealthy. These people rake it in, man. I'm sure they are living really fucking well right now. Way better than me. So why the fuck do they feel the need to squeeze us for every little penny that we have? Why do they feel the need to inflate their profits as much as they possibly can? Like, what the fuck you gonna do with it, man? Come on. And the bigger issue is, don't you take some pride in your work? I really wonder, don't they feel some type of way when they see what kind of crappy product that they put out there? Some repetitive, grindy ass game that keeps players coming back for more just so that they can try to get some loot from this RNG system. Now granted, there's a lot of things in Destiny that I do like, and that's why I play it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't play it. But I really like the movement, I really like the guns, I really like the abilities. Although they're not that insane, they're not as good as the ones in Mass Effect, they're still pretty fun to play with. And I think for a majority of us, that's why we like it. We just like the Destiny system. But we really want it to be better. We're not just bitching and moaning for no reason here. We have this vision in our mind that Destiny could be so much better. The strikes and missions can be so much more fun. They could be a lot less repetitive and simple-minded because it's basically defend Dinklebot, get to the final boss area, kill the boss for fuck knows what reason. Does anybody know why we killed Fogoth? Why did we kill Sepix? Why did we kill Atheon? Why did we kill Crota? Okay, according to Eris, we had to kill Crota or else he would come here and take over the earth. But my other question is, why do we have to kill Crota if we already banished his soul? What was the whole point of that mission? I don't understand. Whatever. Yeah, and that's another thing. Couldn't you have provided us with a coherent story? Or did that not just matter to you guys? I don't know. And this is why I think RNG just has to go in video games for the most part. It can stick around as a bonus, you know, like a lottery type thing, but it should not be the basis for a loot system. Now I know that there's other ways of acquiring loot in Destiny, but to get the best loot, you've got to play the RNG game. To get that raid gear, you've got to play the RNG game. To get raid weapons, you're dealing with RNG again. And unless you're getting exotics from Xur, you have to rely on RNG. And it really pisses me off when people say, if you bought an exotic from Xur, you didn't earn it. What the fuck is earned in this game? Some guy who goes 0 and 20 in the Crucible and gets a Galahorn, did he earn that? I mean, yeah, he completed the match. Yes, he did stick it out and complete the match, but I think by completing the match, he actually hurt his team. So he didn't do much to deserve it. So earn means absolutely nothing, especially when you could complete a strike with a buddy, and let's say you guys did equal amounts of work in that strike, and he gets a Galahorn and you get some shards. So one guy earned the Galahorn in that situation, another guy earned shards for an equal amount of work. That doesn't sound right. Now, for an end of the game bonus, I understand that's fine, but that's one of the main ways that we get loot in Destiny. The only time we buy loot is from the Iron Banner. We buy loot from the vendors with Mark, marks, and we can buy loot from Xur. But a lot of the loot that we get is from those endgame rewards. I totally understand why people don't want to grind the Crucible to get 150 marks, and you're capped at 100 marks per week, so it would take 2 weeks to get one weapon, which is entirely too long. So for a lot of people, they run the Nightfall, they run Vanguard Strikes, and they do the raids. But the raids have not been kind to me, and the Vanguard Rock Strikes haven't been kind to me in a very long time, as has the Nightfall, which is why I don't do the Nightfalls too much anymore. I think if Destiny stopped relying on RNG so damn much, and they cut their profits just a little bit, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, they'll still be rich, but they could use some of that money to make a better game and give us a better experience and earn a better reputation with their fans. And on top of that, they'll have the satisfaction of looking at their work and saying, yeah man, I'm proud of that game. We worked our ass off on that game and we really did it right. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Can any Bungie employee really say that they're happy with how Destiny turned out? If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop a like, and if you're not feeling too shy, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about RNG. Twitter links in the description, and of course, subscribe for more videos like this in the future. That's it for me, Overman, out.